I have been dancing since I was probably 2 years old. It's always something that I've loved doing. I've always had quite a strong sort of connection with movement. I'm quite restless. Yoga is something that I did in bits and pieces. We would do a yoga-inspired warm-up or a random yoga class with a guest teacher, but it was never something that I took seriously. It was something that I was interested in though, I suppose, because of that connection. So when I was kind of introduced to yoga, when someone that I met through work suggested coming to One Big Heart, I jumped on it very quickly. I started the 28-day wellness kickstart that weekend. My biggest takeaway, I suppose, initially was that it wasn't necessarily what I expected it to be. I think for a lot of people, you see yoga on Instagram or like you have this idea of what yoga is, and that's not necessarily what it turns out to be when you actually do it. I think initially I was interested in it because it seemed like something that was in my wheelhouse in terms of it was something that I could do for fitness that was similar to dancing enough that it wasn't going to be overly difficult for me, but I found it very difficult to start off with. Even with the hot yoga, that was crazy. I did not expect it to be that hard. But something more so that I've taken away from it about me as a person, that I can make time for me. I was always someone who would say, no, I can't do that. I have work. I don't have time for anything else. But through yoga, I've sort of ended up coming here 3 or 4 times a week minimum. And that's something that I've enjoyed finding time to do. Everyone's bound to come in and find a particular teacher that they connect with. I think for me, because I have that dance background, there are a couple of teachers here that have that similar background in dance, so they can see me immediately with my turned out feet and my like wonky hips sometimes and go, okay, you're a dancer, we can work on that. So they can give me really specific corrections and critiques that I can work on, because I love getting that sort of stuff. That's been really good for me, and I think that that's probably something that a lot of people find here as well.